Why can't I move? Every fibre of my being, every logical part of my mind, it's screaming at me to run, to get away from you as quickly as I can. It's urging me to call out for Sebastian. But I just can't. Despite my inability to move, I can feel my limbs shaking. Though I lie still, or attempt to, there isn't an inch of my body that isn't trembling in fear. But is it truly fear? I can't be certain. Certainly I have every reason to fear you. Creatures such as yourself. Though you are painted as saviors of humanity, guardians of mankind, you are quite the opposite, aren't you? You slaughter those who are not pure in your eyes. You slaughter them and claim that only then will they see the gates of heaven. You are more monstrous than any demon I have ever encountered. Worse still, you are tainted with more sin than any human in existence. So is it truly fear that I am feeling because of these things? Or is it anger, hatred? Am I trying to remember why you're my enemy? Am I trying to hold on to hatred just a while longer and not allow you to weaken me? Truly, I can't be certain. Perhaps it's both. The one thing I'm afraid of is losing sight of who I am and losing my hatred. So is it just one of those feelings? Is it just one that's causing me to shake uncontrollably in your presence? And is it fear that keeps me from standing? Is it fear that keeps me from calling out to Sebastian for help? Perhaps it's my own stubbornness. I want to believe that I don't need him. But you and I both know that isn't true, don't we? You can hear me? Even when I am not voicing my thoughts aloud? Huh. I suppose I should have expected as much from a creature such as yourself. Yet for some reason, this has caught me completely off guard. How is it that you can do something like that? Angels. You believe that you're meant to protect humans. You believe that yours is the only righteous path. Is that what it is? You invade the minds of others, claiming it's for their protection, but in reality, you're just trying to find out how to bend them to your will. Is that what it is? Are you trying to understand what I'm feeling, so you can use it to your advantage? It won't work, I assure you of this. It hasn't worked in the past. Though it's come dangerously close to being successful. Overall, it failed. What? What are you saying? No one is coming to help me. I'm certain Sebastian is aware of your presence. I'm certain he's just waiting for the opportune moment to swoop in and rescue me like he always does. Why try to lie? You and I both know that I won't believe you. You don't mean that. I know it to be false. Sebastian, he can sense traps and trickery from miles away. There is no way in hell that he is being distracted by another one of your kind. All right. I will call him. I'll do it. Why can't I open my mouth? What have you done to me? You've paralyzed me? From head to toe? And what good will that do you? My body may not be able to move, but you'll never gain control over my mind. I've learned your evil tricks. I know exactly how you fight. You use people's pain, all their memories. You alter their memories. You attempt to erase their pain. You attempt to force them into accepting that the world may not be such a cruel, ruthless place. That won't work on me, you know. I've come to learn that no matter what good you can find in people, darkness, sin, heartlessness, cruelty, they take up the vast majority of the world. Negativity always seems to triumph. And hatred, it's all you can cling on to in the vain hopes of surviving. I've come to learn that quite well, especially after encounters with your kind. Really? You're not like the others? What makes you so sure of this? You want to help me? How? By making me forget my hatred? By making me believe that certain events did not transpire as they did? That is truly wicked. How can a being of alleged purity such as yourself be so heartless? I understand that your motives, your reasoning and your intentions, they're beyond human understanding. Though I am often quite confident, perhaps too confident for my own good, I do have some sense of humility. I know there are some things I just can't understand, in part because of my age, and in part because I am a mortal. And you are an immortal being. A mortal such as myself could never understand you. Stop saying that. You and I both know it isn't true. You say you want to help me? How would you go about doing that? Repeat yourself. Now. You want to fuel my hatred. How is that supposed to help me? In your mind, at least. I understand how that will help me from my perspective, but surely you can't think this is the right path for me. What? Of course. I suppose that makes sense. But at the same time, it doesn't. Even Reapers can't see into the future. Why should I believe that you can? I beg your pardon? I am aware that there is a reason Sebastian is so consumed by the thought of devouring my soul. He's been hungry for a long time. Anyone can see that. What does that have to do with anything? You think my soul is pure? How so? You dare to imply that my goals for revenge are pure and justified? While I do agree that my desire for revenge is justified, saying that my intentions are pure, that is entirely incorrect. Yes, I am saying that you, an angel, a being of holiness and purity, of immortality and understanding, of omnipotence, I am saying that you have made a mistake in judging the purity of my soul. Yes, I suppose every action I take is to honor the name of my family. What of it? Of course, they may be deceased, but their name will forever live on. And if they live on through this name, I shan't allow it to be tarnished or tainted. That would ruin the very memory of them. They were good people. They were good parents. They deserved to be avenged, and they deserved to be remembered well. That's what makes you believe my intentions are pure? Explain yourself. I see. So, acting in the name of my family, to honor them and only them, rather than myself, that is considered unselfish and, by that standard, pure? I've never heard of this before. So you believe that fueling my hatred and my anger, allowing me to finally avenge them and bring them the peace they deserve, that will truly purify me? Huh. As if I care. You're allowing me to move. Why is that? Go. I said go. I won't call for Sebastian. As long as you leave, without protest. I'll think about what you said. But first, give me your name. If I agree to let you help me, I shall call to you. Very good. Now go.